Right, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Everything on Keyboard. Am I on a hardtail? Yeah. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. I was just checking. It looked a little thin. Ever since they updated like the tyre width, they used to all be the same. It's kind of thrown me off ever so slightly, and I can never tell whether this is the correct tyre width or it's the wrong tyre width. I mean, I remember when it was everybody was on a downhill bike instead of an enduro bike, but that's very, very much in the past now. Let's go into Career Plus and get the final couple of items so we can get on to getting our sponsor stuff on. Yeah, sponsor gaming. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next, is getting all of the sponsors that we have left, to get rid of all of their items, not get rid of, but collect them, I suppose you could say. And then we're going to try and get some like Lux inspired, or I don't know, viewer inspired outfits. If you'd like to do that, then let me know, but if not, don't worry about it, and then I would just pick one myself. I was glad I didn't crash there. I was kind of unsure whether you were going to hop back on your bike in time, but you did, which is all good. Very, very nice indeed. Let's keep this up, get all of the rep that we can, you know, being in last stand and all. That's why I get so many, well, so much, I suppose. So many reps, or is it so much rep? I don't know. Right, another front flip and a little 360. And for anybody that's struggling to get like 250k runs and stuff, just do 50k runs, dude. Even if you don't do it in last stand, so you got your 4 lives, it only takes 10 nodes on 5,000 per average. You should be averaging at least 5k if you've got lives on one of a flips and tricks node. If you can do that, do 10 nodes, back out, you got your 50,000, and then sometimes, if you're lucky, you can pull a Lux Bike out of it. Obviously, it's a lot harder to do, and it's not guaranteed or anything, but it is probably the better option for you until you get better at the game. I'm just going to put it out there, man, because I see some people struggling with that, and I think that's probably the better thing for you lot to be doing, rather than just wasting away and getting upset that you're not going to get a 250k run in anytime soon. So yeah, that's probably your best bet. Give it a go, see what it's like. If not, don't worry about it, and then I don't know, keep complaining, I guess. But there's my little bit of advice to help you get better. But if you don't go with it, then that's on you, really, isn't it? I hope everybody checked out the video that came out yesterday. For all you Descenders people that only watch the Descender stuff, please do give it a watch. It is such a good video, man. I definitely think everybody's going to enjoy it. Go give it a watch. It's a little PYRMD video, so if you like extreme car crashes or just a car crumpling into little pieces, and me just being me, I guess, then give it a watch. It's a really good video. I really had a lot of fun making it, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. So it's definitely worth a watch, and I want to be making a few more videos like that, because those were, well, when I was watching it back, I was like, I really like this. This is a good video, and I hope it does well, so I can bring in some new audience and have those people enjoy those kind of videos, because that's more on what I'm going to go for from here on out, I suppose. I'm going to try and take a step back from Descenders and maybe try and make some other videos, and hopefully I can continue on YouTube by doing that, because I can't really play Descenders for the rest of my life, just because everybody's going to leave the game, and then I'm the only person playing it, and nobody's going to want to watch that, are they? So I've got to try and do some other stuff. So if you don't mind giving that little video a watch, it is very, very good. It's called Driving Test Speedrun in PYRMD. Yeah, no, it is very good, man. I had a lot of fun making it. I think you'll have a very, very nice time watching it. So if you don't mind doing that, I'll put the link for it in the description, or it will just be, if you're watching this video, click on the channel and it will be the video one back from this one that just released. So yeah, Danger Zone node, put in a little bit more rep. Only 2,000. Nope. I've somehow got my wheel stuck inside of that, but at least I didn't lose any rep because of it. I mean, I've lost the wheel, but I didn't lose any rep, so I'll take it. Ooh, fakie balance and a better impact. Very nice. Right, do we have a fakie balance node? No, we don't. But I could just go through this one and see what we get. I don't really like 0 steepnesses because they're just too slow for me, but they might not be too slow for you. If you're very struggling, if you're really struggling with fakie balance, and even when you've got fakie balance, right? 0 steepness is going to be where it's at for you. It's going to be very slow, but you genuinely don't need to touch your controller. I think you guys are the issue. Look, I'm not touching, and it's going and it's doing its thing. I don't need to play. I just need to let it go and it can ride out. You can even see I'm not touching anything on the keyboard either. This is the game literally playing itself. This is how simple fakie balance is, dudes. If you're not getting it, I don't know how, because I'm not even playing and the game is just doing it, you know? It can't be hard if I don't actually have to do anything at all and the game's just going to get me rep. Although I have slowed down, but that is really how simple it is. You don't need to really do anything once you've got fakie balance. You just let go and let it ride out on its own. Simple as. Simple as. Little handbrake turn, collecting that. I know we're only going to get a green item, but I like the 50k practice. It just means that I'm good, man. I'm good at the game. If I can get 50k every single time without fail, it means I'm pretty good. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's go again. Oh my god, the dog is barking at the postman. Like, just let the man do his job. He posts a letter through our door and he wears a red coat. That's about as scary as he is. He's not going to do anything. He's just delivering letters and you, for some reason, have a massive problem with him. We've never had a bomb to come to the house, thank God. But, yeah, I don't see the problem with a man doing his job. For some reason, she absolutely hates them. I don't get why. He's literally... He's got a job, he gets paid to do it, and that's what he's doing. But this dog is just like, no, that is not allowed at all. Unbelievable behaviour. You can't post letters to my house. Who do you think you are? Like, that's ridiculous. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is all sorts of steep. Like, I'm just sliding down this massive hill, and I'm trying to keep myself upright. Oi. You see, when it's like big, it's on basically like a tilt, isn't it? Because all of the sand is on one side and it just drops off. If you try and land with a slight angle on your bike, like here, you will slide along and go up it. You won't fall over majority of the time. I've kind of got used to doing it, so I know when I'm not going to end up in a fakie and then accidentally be spun around the wrong way. If you do that and you ever have any trouble with big steep nodes like that, that's probably your best bet in having a little easier time. And definitely slide, man. You don't need to brake too often. I should have done it. Well, I did anyway, but yeah, it does make it a bit easier. It does make it a bit easier. I do try and keep the tips in as much as I can. Oh, I don't have fakie balance. There's a fakie balance node. Oh, there's two, and the only one I've got is a helmet cam. I don't really feel like throwing up, so I'm just gonna quickly go through this zero steepness. I don't know how long you could like nose manual for. It's really hard to balance on keyboard because you got to hit brake to sort of initiate it. Because you can lean ever so slightly, but like getting it up and holding it is very, very tough. It would be easier on controller because you have a bit more control over it rather than on or off. That's the difference between having a stick and a button. With a button it's either on or off, and with a stick it's just like you can make adjustments and it's a lot easier to balance. But I kind of just have to hope that me pressing on and off at the right time is going to help out. But there's really nothing to flip here at all. Like, I'm only going to be able to do back flips, whoa, and front flips, and maybe just, you know, not nosedive into the floor. That would be really nice. Probably do it off of here. Can I nose menu to the finish? No. See, I'm even leaning forward still, and I can't make it. Just can't make it. Right, what do we got going on? Didn't get any perks from that, obviously, because I didn't do any tricks. Let's do this one. We're done with that one. Wasn't too bad, wasn't too bad. Oh, well, I guess we won't be doing any fakie balance today with this one. I mean, I can just back out right now and still get a green item. I don't really need to be going to 50k. I just like the fact that I can do it. It just proves that I'm just the best at this game, you know? I'm just so good. I'll take a little halo. Probably one of the coolest items in the game because it actually floats above your head. There's not like a connector pole. It's just like a floating item. I think that's a sick one. Probably one of the best I think it is the best uncommon item, to be fair. It looks so good. Oh, I did it one too many times and died. Green item? Nah, didn't give me any items. What the hell, man? I used to actually be able to do that. Back, I don't know when they took it out the game, but a while ago, back when I was on my main, well, the first account I had ever played Descenders on, you could literally just... oh my god. Yeah, you could literally just put your legs through the floor. No, you could genuinely just quit out, go in and quit out, and you get a grey item, like a common. You'd get it every single time. And then for some reason they took it out and made it 1,000 instead. I don't know why they did a little revision on that, because those items aren't really like... nobody's farming for them and they're not difficult to get, so I don't know why they bothered to just take it out. But you used to be able to just go in, literally quit out and get an item, and that's what I did to really quickly speed through one of them when I was getting every item on my very first account on Descenders, which is still the account I use just in general for any game, like on PC. I will just use that. Hey, I hit the edge, but I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't take my rep away from me, which you didn't, so that's really nice of you. Thank you very much. And you've given me a little fakey balance node just to wrap up for the rest of the video, and then I've got to go and lift some weights and ruin my back even more. Well, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to do form over lifting heavier shit, but still kind of have a bad back. But I think that's just in general. Maybe sitting at a PC the majority of the day kind of messes that up, or I've just got a messed up back anyway, and I need to do something about it, but I don't know what to do. I have no idea. But to be fair, yesterday I was helping somebody move, so that's probably why it's a bit worse than it was before. But weren't too bad. Really straightforward. Actually, probably one of the... I think we set the speedrun world record for moving house. Genuinely, I think we did. Easily. Took us like 3 trips to the car, and all of it in one move. Boom. Done. Easy. Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap up and get myself lifting so I can get it over and done with. Hey, a shark head. Very cool. Baby shark. No, I'm joking. I'm not bringing that up. Oh my god, I'm so glad that's dead. I don't ever want to hear that song again. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you very much to my money havers, Andrew, Grim, Luna, Olam, Swoozy, Will, and Warren. Thank you ever so much for supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. If you'd also like to become a money haver and have your name listed at the end of the video as well, please do press the join button below. Subscribe for more of this stuff, and I'll see you lot later. Goodbye.